In the quiet folds of the English countryside, where the mist clings to the ground and the trees groan beneath centuries of wind, there stands a house, Ashford Manor, forgotten by time, cracked walls, shattered windows, ivy crawling like veins across broken stone, and a silence so deep it feels alive. This is not just the story of a house. This is the story of a family, the Ashfords, not a tale of ghosts, but of grief, madness, and love that refused to die. The year is 1653. Lord Edward Ashford arrives in Wiltshire, a widower, a scholar, a man hallowed by sorrow. He brings with him a library of ancient texts, a team of masons, and a vision. He builds Ashford Manor on the edge of a dense forest, not for wealth, but for solitude. His wife, Eleanor, had died just months before, and though he never spoke her name again, grief has its own voice. He begins to change. He stops sleeping. He walks the halls whispering in Latin. He writes endlessly, hundreds of pages filled with symbols, diagrams, and sketches. He is not seeking comfort. He is seeking her. One night, a butler finds him collapsed in the library, murmuring, "Time is a wound. The soil remembers. She is still here." Then he vanishes. His body is never found. Only his journals remain, filled with drawings of a tree with black roots and weeping faces. The manor is sealed, and for 27 years, it waits. In 1680, a woman arrives at the gates, Lady Isabel Ashford, Edward's daughter, but she appears no older than 25, and by all records, she should be over 50. She opens the manor, hosts lavish parties, restores the gardens, but she never leaves, never travels, never changes. Children whisper about a woman in the window, smiling, still, unblinking. A maid flees the house, terrified, claiming, "The lady has no reflection, and the house moves when she walks." Then one night, the music stops, the lights go dark, and Isabel is gone. No trace, only silence. 1812. Thomas Ashford inherits the manor, a distant relative, a respected surgeon from London. He comes seeking peace after losing his young daughter. He opens a clinic, helps the sick. He is kind, gentle, a man of science. But the house is not kind to him. He wakes with bruises he cannot explain, dreams of endless corridors filled with mirrors, mirrors that whisper back. He becomes obsessed with memory, with preserving the soul. They say he built a chamber beneath the manor, lined with mirrors, the chamber of echoes, and then he disappears. On the mirror in his study is scratched, "They are not reflections. They are waiting." Spring, 1901. Twins are born to the Ashford line, Abigail and Alastair. They do not cry. They stare at corners, at shadows no one else can see. They do not speak until their 12th birthday. At midnight, they whisper together, "He has awakened. The roots are bleeding again." The town begins to change. Animals lose their way. Trees twist. Children say they see the twins, standing still in fields, watching. Tutors come and go. None last more than a week. One leaves a note. Their eyes are ancient. They know things children shouldn't. On their 18th birthday, they vanish. The doors of the manor are open, candles lit, a soft melody playing on the piano, and a single note left behind. The family remembers. 1999. Amelia Ashford, a 26-year-old writer from Boston, receives a letter. She is the last living Ashford. She doesn't know the stories, only that her great-grandmother came from England. Curious, she travels to Wiltshire, to Ashford Manor. She finds diaries, portraits, journals, a garden that grows in patterns no gardener could explain. She begins documenting everything, blogging, posting videos. sharing the journey. But one night, she stops. Locals find her in the library, slumped over her typewriter, alive but silent, eyes closed, unmoving. Her final sentence, still inked to the page. The Ashfords are not a family. They are a memory. And I have remembered too much. Today, Ashford Manor is a preserved landmark, watched, studied, avoided. Visitors report cold drafts where there are no windows, mirrors that ripple when untouched, footsteps in locked rooms. But above all else, they feel something, not fear, not quite, but grief, a deep, aching sorrow, like something or someone was left behind. Some say the Ashfords were cursed. Others say they simply held on too tightly to the past, to love, to memory. And if you ever stand before a mirror and feel eyes staring back that are not your own, if you ever dream of a house you've never seen, ask yourself, is it just your imagination? Or has the Ashford legacy found you?